Good evening everyone, and welcome to the stream again. The last stream of this week for the flight simulation. So it's a Thursday, and we do today the flight with a 146 from Just Flight, the cargo version actually, and yeah, we will fly from the Côte d'Azur in France to Cologne Bonn in Germany. So it will take around 1 hour and 45 minutes, something like that, maybe 42. And yep, we will start here in the nice place in France. I see Eddie is already here, so welcome Eddie to the stream. And so first things first, the webcam on, so that's me. There we go. Hope everything is fine. Yep, it is. So we go to sim brief, and then we can see the exact time, 1 hour and 42 minutes. And then we also can show our flight plan for today. And give me 1 second, and then we show a navigraph. Elliot, hello. Whoa, it's amazing to see your channel with over 1000 subs. Congrats, mate. Thank you very much, mate. And welcome to the stream. So thank you very much. So yeah, it's nice. It's an achievement. Well, I was not counting for it or hoping for it, but yeah, I never thought I would make it, but it happened, and I'm very happy with it. So we just continue and have some fun, of course. So this is our livery for today, Qatar Cargo. They don't fly this plane anymore, so it just need to have a livery, and I choose this for this evening. Elliot, well, mainly from those plane spotting streams. Yeah, the last rush actually was from the plane spotting videos. I think the main was the flight simulator. So I got 127 subs before I started live streaming, and then I gained, yeah, let's say 600-700 from the simulator. And then the rest is actually from plane spotting. Yeah, so the last bit is just from you know, the plane spotting. But of course, a lot of people want to do that, but I can already tell it's a lot of work, and you need to have a lot of time and not much sleep. So it's very hard to do it if you work or go to school 5 days a week. Then it will be very hard. Elliot, well, so you're gonna do more plane spotting streams. I'm planning to do more as plane spotting streams. Yes, and the first one is actually coming tomorrow. Tomorrow we have normally, also depending on connection and the weather, we will have a morning stream and an afternoon stream. Why the afternoon stream? That's because I wanted to do a connection test where it failed last time, and also one of the viewers here is departing at 3 o'clock with the Boeing 737 to Casablanca. So Brussels, Casablanca. So maybe we can catch him on departure. So that's why I want to do it also in the afternoon. The morning is landings, yeah, rush hour. I want to catch that as well. For the 1000 special, it will be in another country. So G877, hello mate, how are you? I hope you are doing fine. So welcome to the stream, and yep. Elliot, 1.01k. Whoa, mate. Well, it's just 1013 or something. you know, it's not that important. The important thing is that we have some nice people in the chat, in the stream. So that's my thing. I prefer to have 10 good people than 9,000 bad people. Yeah, you know what I mean. So it's always nice to have yeah, the common people here, and if there are new people coming, always welcome, and join the chat, and yeah, we can have some fun. So let's jump into the plane, and then we can put on the external power, and then we can also put on batteries. We also need a DC pump and EC pump, and then we can open the side cargo as well. So there we go. And we do that today with ONAIR company. ONAIR company, I'm working on this company for more than a year, maybe 2 years, and I will go bankrupt. I didn't know it was that hard. So we go into ONAIR company because we need a load. So I just did an annual check, and that costed me 695,000 credits. Yes. And so we go back, and then we go to the airplane here, and then you can see the state of my airframe, and it takes a long time to load, it seems. Alright, so this is my state. 62%. If I want to fix it to a 99, that cost me, I think, 18 million. You also see that my Airbus is not in the best shape, so that will cost even more. And yeah, so I will be bankrupt, I believe. So we go to the load page, and then we have, of course, we have the cargo variant, but we have also some passengers. So we put them just in the cargo, and then also the flight attendants. We need 2, and then actually we need 9,000 or 8,603 kilograms of fuel. The loading up in combination, the LR in combination with Just Flight British Aerospace 146 is not always correct, so I will put some more in. Now we have also 2,000 extra kilograms. So let's say we do this, and then we can validate, and then it takes 6 minutes, so we can get that out of the way. And then we have 6 minutes to talk because I cannot do anything before that is done. Otherwise, it gives me a penalty points. So this is yeah, an Payware airport. It's a very nice one. It's pretty hard on the frames for my small PC. So yeah, very hard. And in the meantime, we ask for departure to the north, and we check our departure runway.
Ground Qatari 146 with Charlie request taxi for takeoff north departure.
Qatari 146 taxi to and hold short of runway 22 left using taxiway cross runway 22 right.
So 22 left. That's our departure airport runway. Sorry. I will need to check that if we have that.
Taxiing hold short runway 22 left using taxiway cross runway 22 right Qatari 146.
So 22 left. That's the one. Alright, so that's good. Oopsie boopsie. So flight level is 28,000 feet, and we cannot set that yet, it seems. Then we do hand this on. Can all come on. Also this one and this kit as well, and then we are able to turn on the wheel. 28,000 feet. So there we go. And then we go here, and then we can also set this before we forget that. 28,000 feet will be something like this. And then we go to the FMC. So we go here, and then second page, root menu, and then we load from a sim brief. So it takes a while. I didn't check it, my excuse, so I hope everything will be fine. But if you see how it should be, this is a little nav map, and our departure seems to be very nice. I didn't do anything on it. Sometimes I need to change some things, but the flight plan looks actually very nice. And then also our arrival here, our approach, as you can see. The only thing what I did is on the right click here, then create approach, and then select the runway, because the line was just next to the runway. So I just did that, and that's the only thing. So, and normally sim brief needs to give me the same thing in here. So flight plan loaded, execute, and then we go to departure 22 left, and then Irma 7Z. That's the one that we need. Second page. Irma 7Z. Okay, this one. And then we execute that. And then we go to departure, arrival, and then we have the runway, and that is 14 left. So ILS 14 left. And then Gulco, and that's the one we need. Gulco 1S is this one. Okay, execute. So there we go. And then we go to the next page. We have 9 pages. That's a lot. And the first time I have so many. And then we have a discount, so I need to check actually. So DK 687, where is that located? (687), yes, and then we have also a Gulco, yes. So Gulco, and then we need DK6. Okay, that's a good one. So we can just clear that one. So 687. And we can delete this, and we execute. We go to the next page, and then everything should be fine. All right. Flight plan, that's in. And we go over to ONAIR company again, and then we can start up everything. So we do fly now. Offset time is 6 hours, and then we are good to go. So we can start tracking. And there we go. So that page can go, and then we can continue with setting up everything. So total fuel, we have only 8,325. I think that's just too little. So let me check. Yeah, that's 300 kilograms of fuel less, but we have extra 2,000, so that's actually a difference of 1,007. Director, good evening, mate. Good evening, and welcome to the stream. Hope you are doing fine. So welcome, welcome. Okay, I was looking for this. So PTU on, and then outer fuel pump on, bus tie on, galley on, and then we can start the APU. Also packs I can on. Next are the 146, and nice. Yes, yes, my favorite plane. I was just reading an article about the Fokkers that are coming. So I'm waiting for that one, and especially for the 70 and the 100. I'm really waiting for that one as well. Was never a fan of them, but yeah, now it seems be nice. So APU air, APU generator on, so we can turn off this. Off. There we go. And then Sidestick can go on. And you can also nav lights, cabin emergency lights, no smoking sign, logo lights, and beacon lights. Night, welcome to the stream, mate. Hope you are doing fine. Dexter, not flown in a while, must do so this weekend maybe. Well, yeah, it's a nice bird here. It's update 1.8 with the new EFB. You can make some drownings if you want. If you are bored during the flight, then you can make some drownings. I'm very good in it, and I will show you when we are flying. So good night. Hello. All right, we are loaded up, so we can close the side cargo. We can release stairs, and then we can close the door. So tonight we fly with Qatar. There we go. The door is closed. We wait for this door, and it's closed as well. I was trying to do it with FSX, but it could not load actually the SimBrief. So SimBrief aircraft doesn't match. I don't know how that comes. Also yesterday had that. And if you do everything, it says always door 2 that I need to open, and door 1 everything is open except this door and the other side, because that's for the passengers. So, and I cannot open this in this plane. So that's a bit of a bummer. So we can release the shocks as well. Ground power can go off. We also don't need that anymore. Then flight director on. There we go. And then and this can go up to airnav. Lieve de Haan, welcome to the stream, mate. Good evening, and I hope you are doing fine. So tonight we are flying my favorite plane. So LNAV on, and then altitude on as well. Then we have also here a button that we can push, that is on. Alright, so everything is set here. Dexter, had a look last night at the Nice airport, or Nice airport, and it looks really good. That's the default airport. Well, I think this is the payware version that I have. I believe. I'm not sure. If you say that it's already looking great, yeah, maybe this is the one, the standard one. But it's really hard on my frame, so I guess it's the P-ware version. So if it looks the same as this one, so this is the airport that I have. So let's continue. So I believe everything is set. This was on. Just need to click this, and then we go to the upper panel, and then we are actually good to go. Just let me check. Everything is good to go. So start master switch, engine 4. We start with that one. Packs off, and the ice needs to come on for engine start. Don't know why, but they say it. So we start with engine number 4, and that don't work because my fuel pumps are not on. Alright, now it will work. So at 20 we add fuel, so that's now.
Your flight will be monitored until you land and shut down the engines.
So there we go. And I'm also happy that I can fly at the yoke again. I really like to fly the yoke. In the beginning not that much, but now more and more. So I put this on takeoff, and then we check. Maybe lower the temperature. Yeah, well, that's the max that we can. Dexter, what yoke do you use? I have the Honeycomb yoke. Yeah, that's the one that I have. So the Alpha. I have also the Bravo throttle from Honeycomb, and I have the joystick, the Trustmaster, the Airbus joystick. So that's everything what I have. Thank you. And that's my flight attendant, and he brings me some vitamins. So thank you very much. Cheers. So let's continue. So engine number 4 is started. And then we can go to engine number 3. Engine start. Leave the Han West Vleter will be much better. Well, the blonde one from West Vleter I really like. So we have 20. We can add fuel. So that's a beer that I really like. It's a long time ago that I was that drunk one. But yeah, looking forward to the next one. So engine number 3 is starting, and actually we need to turn this off again. That's what the checklist says. But I'm not a checklist man. So engine number 3 is started. We go to engine number 2. Engine start. So we add fuel. Okay. Elliot, I saw your message, so thank you for the information. And you are a checklist man. No, everything in the checklist is in my head. I like to do everything out of my head. So engine number 2 is actually started. We can start engine number 1. There we go. Actually, I'm a man that does everything from my own, and of course my flight attendants left open the door. Yes, so I have some company. Yes. What you're doing here? You're not allowed. Okay, thank you. So I got disturbed a bit by the dog. So if my flight attendant is looking to the stream, then can you get the dog away? Alright. So where were we? Engine number 1 is starting. We need to add fuel, of course, otherwise that will not start. So engine number 1 has a fuel, so it can start now. Okay. Sorry for the interruption or interruptions. And if you hear some noise, is walking around here. Leave the Han, you asked me if everything fails, it is time for a manual. Yes, but at that time we will take the manual, or I've asked just for assistance in the chat. So, but everything will be working fine. Also, there is on ONAIR company, failures is turned on. So we can have failures during the flight. So it is turned on. We will see how that will work. Oh, also last time it was turned on, but we didn't have failures, I believe. Okay, generator 1 on, generator 4 on, and then anti-ice can go off. Also fuel pump 2 and engine pump 3 is on. Packs 1, 2 on. And then also heating systems on. And this can go off. Come on, off, yes. And then we have a little issue here, but that will fix itself, I believe. Because start there we go, it power off, and then fasten seatbelt. Not this one needs to go on as well, and then we are yeah, pretty much ready. Everything is correctly set. Auto brakes on. Elliot, to leave the Han, I always ask him to use the checklist, but never listen. Well, everything is working, yeah, so no need. So taxi lights on, and then we are out of here, I believe. And actually it says that we need the checklist says that we need to turn off during the climb our APU. I don't know why, but I know the checklist out of my head. So why I need to use a checklist. So, but yeah, we need to turn that off during the climb. But actually it gives you a less power. So if you turn that off now, then it will be fine as well. No. APU air off, and then APU generator off, and everything is fine. Because you lost an engine in your last flight. That's fine. Okay. Yeah. You have a point, but that had actually nothing to do with my checklist. And I lost already 2 engines with this plane, and also lost hydraulic power, and I didn't know of this button yet here from the emergency exit, emergency landing gear. At that time I didn't know that, so I needed to make a belly landing. So flaps, we will set flaps to 30. There we go, that's flaps 18. Elliot, is nothing to do with the checklist because you didn't use one. Yeah, but there was just a bug in the Atwind A330. We wanted to solve that, and we actually lost 1 engine, but we were able to restart the engine. So we go to flaps 30. This is 30, I believe. Leave the Han. Next time he will use the self-destruct button. Yeah, something like that. All right. Parking brake off. There we go. And then we do the config check. No sounds. That's a good thing. Turn this on, and then we are good to go. Trim. We put the trim a bit up. And then we can also announce release these arm doors. They are armed, so we cannot do that. And then we go to our okay, so we just need to go that way. So we start at the Qatar Airways safety briefing. Leave the Han next time. Okay, that was the message that
we got in there.
already wrote.
Yeah. Lewandowski here yet? Hey, coach. Ah, Lewandowski. Okay, listen up. So you all know why we're here.
A pre-match briefing, coach?
No. Tell him, Rob.
We're here to make an airline safety film.
I'll sell it better than that, Rob.
Really?
Yeah.
We're here to make the greatest safety film for one of the most awarded airlines in the world.
Oops, I'm sandwiched.
Yeah, that probably a bit much, that, Rob. But, you've got their attention. And yours, you lovely people on board. This is for you. Okay, Rob, back of the net. That means go.
Exits and walkways must be kept clear at all times. Baggage should be securely stowed in the overhead compartments or under the seat in front of you.
So you heard him. Move it!
In-flight entertainment monitors should be folded away.
That's it. Find the space. Slot it through. Close it down. Shimmy to the left. Shimmy to the...
Still got it? Thank you.
Well done. Continue, Rob.
Sorry. Continue, Rob.
Please fasten your seatbelt for takeoff and landing. Insert the metal end into the buckle until it clicks. And to adjust, pull the strap to tighten the belt. To unfasten, lift the flap and pull the ends apart.
Now remember, when the seatbelt sign is illuminated, you must, and I repeat, must remain in your seat with your seatbelt fastened.
If you plan to sleep during the flight, please keep your seatbelt fastened and visible to cabin crew.
Offside.
No way, man.
See? Should have been wearing a seatbelt. What are you lot doing? Seriously, Rob, get a grip.
For safety reasons, with the exception of handheld PEDs in flight mode, the use of electronic devices is not permitted for takeoff and landing. And such devices must remain switched off until advised by cabin crew. Please remove all devices from charging ports for takeoff and landing. If you drop your personal electronic device inside your seat, please do not operate the seat controls. Instead, contact a member of cabin crew for assistance.
Thank you, Rob. So, what's next?
Emergency exits, coach.
Ooh. Come on, lads. Gather round.
Please take a moment to locate the emergency exits near your seat.
Your seat!
Emergency exits are clearly marked and located as shown.
As shown!
Escape pod lighting will guide you to the emergency exit.
Exits!
In case of emergency landing on water, evacuation slides will serve as rafts.
Serve as rafts!
And please remember to remove all high-heeled shoes before using the slide and leave all hand baggage behind.
Perhaps you should just talk us through the smoking bit, Rob.
We operate a non-smoking policy at all times on board all our aircraft, including electronic smoking devices. Smoking in the toilet will activate a smoke alarm. Smoking on board the aircraft and tampering with the smoke detectors are criminal offences punishable by law.
Careful opening that overhead locker. Things might fall out. Brace position. Don't move, lads.
In the unlikely event of an emergency landing, please adopt the appropriate brace position.
Wall. Now imagine these are seats in front of you. Then you perform this brace position. But what if you're facing backwards in premium cabin? Perfect. Oh, there's a really good atmosphere in here, guys. Why is that, Rob?
Well, that's because the cabin environment's carefully controlled, coach.
Tell them.
But if oxygen is required, masks will appear from above you. Or you may be required to release the mask by pulling on the coloured flag marked pull. Pulling the mask towards you will activate the oxygen supply. Place the mask over your nose and mouth, adjust the band to secure it, and breathe normally. When your mask is fitted correctly, then you may assist others.
So,
In
your
the
life
front,
jacket
we
is
see
either
a
beside
plane
you,
crash.
next to you, or underneath your seat. Lewandowski, come and join me.
When instructed by the crew, remove it from its container and pull it over your head. Bring the tape around your waist and fasten in front, pulling firmly to secure. Only inflate your life jacket after leaving the aircraft by pulling the two red toggles sharply downwards.
No, don't all do it. Yes, wait until you're outside.
You can also inflate or top up the life jacket by blowing into the mouthpiece.
No, look.
The life jacket has a whistle to attract attention and a light that will automatically illuminate when in water. Infant life jackets will be distributed by cabin crew.
Rob, you better run the film while I get this lot sorted out.
To help with final preparations for takeoff, please ensure your seat is in the fully upright position. Your window blind is up, your tray table is folded up, and your seatbelt is fastened.
Cleared for takeoff runway.
Is that everything, Rob?
Oh, you didn't mention the Q-Suite door, coach.
Actually, Rob, I felt it deserved its own moment and its own star. Mr. Neymar, if you could just pick up the below the camera. No, the other thing. Take it away.
The Q-Suite door will be locked in the open position by the crew and should remain open for taxi, takeoff, and landing.
That's very kind. Oh. You've seen the film. Now read the card. You'll find it in the seat pocket. It shows in detail each of the safety aspects of this aircraft, and if you have any questions, the cabin crew will be happy to help.
Of course, if you're travelling in the premium cabin, the Q-Suite safety card is located in your suite, which highlights emergency exit procedures in case your suite door is jammed in the closed position.
And now you can enjoy that blockbuster you've picked out from your 4,000 plus entertainment options on your Oryx One.
So that was a safety briefing. It took a little bit of time, but yep. So Elliot, you thought the safety video was playing on your PC. I closed all my Chrome tabs to find it. Yeah. Alright. Oops. Stutter. So we line up with a runway here. There we go. GS77, will the flight or safety briefing be over? Well, it was 6 minutes actually, and 15 seconds. My excuse, but I found it a bit funny, so I just wanted to let you hear it. And we have actually all 2 lights, and I want to get rid of those. There we go. So we need APU. J77, yeah, not bad. Yeah, I like the funny announcement, so that's the thing. So we are ready for a takeoff, and then yeah, we will see if everything is ready, and we are. So then we notify actually the cabin crew that we actually don't have. All right. So there we go, guys. 1, 2, 3. Power up.
TMS sets takeoff.
Okay. There we go.
Power set, flexor shift.
So it's always a tricky plane to take off.
Speed alive, both sides.
We'll see how it goes today.
80 knots cross checked.
We stay stable. That's a good thing.
V1. Rotate.
Rotate.
V2.
Airborne time logged.
Positive rate applied.
And gear up. Voila. So we can retract the flaps to 24. We try to make some speed.
East Tower Qatari 146, continue for north
Meantime,
departure.
I try to trim a bit. And then we go to sync mode. Syncy. Yes. Then we climb to 1,500 feet, and then we can speed up more.
V2 plus 10. Safe high speed. Select to flat 18.
18. Then we make a left turn.
Qatari 146, leaving my airspace frequency change approved.
Safe high speed. Select to flat.
Flaps retracted.
East Tower Qatari 146, frequency change. East approach Qatari 146, in tight British aerospace aeroliner 5 miles
We are
southwest
already at
east
2,100 feet, so it's time to make speed.
Qatari 146, east approach. Squawk 0434.
Squawk 043 for Qatari 146.
Qatari 146, radar contact.
And then we climb.
West east 2,300 feet. QNH 30.03.
Roger Qatari 146.
So we have indicated speed of 250. And that's what we need.
Qatari 146. Request clearance. Transition Charlie airspace.
And then we'll leave the Côte d'Azur here in France.
Charlie airspace Qatari 146.
So these are the views that I have for this plane. Of course, it's a cargo plane, so we cannot look through the windows. So we check our speed. It's below 250. That's okay. 6,200 feet, and we have a 1 hour and 42 minute flight. So the people that missed our flight plan, I will show you here. That's a Navigraph. So we fly to Germany. So it's a very nice plane, only in ONAIR company. They don't give me that much money. Well, my flights are around 200,000-300,000 credits that I earn for it. And now, if I need to repair my frame, then I lose 18 million. Very sad. Of course, I didn't buy it new. So almost 10,000 feet. And we are flying or following nicely the flight plan, so we have no issues. So I used this, the checklist in my head, so everything is fine. Now in the meantime we are climbing, and normally we can shut off everything what we don't need. And we can also put this on. And normally we can turn off APU air and also the generator and then also the APU, and now those things are not burning. That's a good thing. Also we can turn off AC pump and DC pump. Alright. We are already on 14,000 feet, so we can also turn off landing lights. There we go. At 15,000 feet. And we're climbing to 28,000. So just flight, they were talking about the Fokker development. So they are making the F70 and the F100. So the one that I'm waiting for it. So they are pretty much done with it. They are now making liveries, like liveries from Air France, I believe that it was. I don't know where it was written. So Air France, American Airlines, Qantas Link and British Airways. Of course KLM will be included as well. And then also they are working on the F28, the Fokker F28. And that's not my favorite plane, but we'll see if we'll use that one. And then we have here a message: ice detected. Okay, then we will turn on anti-ice. There we go. and then we are at almost 19,000 feet. So Qatar Airways, they were founded in 1993, so on November 22, and they started their operations in January 1994. So they have Qatar Airways Cargo, they have 28 aircraft, and then Qatar Executive. Headquarters is Doha. I was there already in Doha, and that was at night, and it was very closed. There was actually not much open, so I could not do there during my stay. Just a few hours, 2 hours or something. So I just needed to wait there and do nothing. There's a big difference with Dubai. That's always open. Fleet size is 231 aircraft and 10 more coming. Average fleet age is 8 years. So they have the Airbus A320, 200, they have 29 of them. They have also the Airbus A321, the 200 version, only one. They have also the Airbus A330, the 200 and the 300. They have 5 of the 200 and then 7 of the 300. They have also the Airbus A350 with the 1000. They have 19 of them, and the 934. We have also the Airbus A380, the 810 of that type. The Boeing 747 8, and 2 of them, and that's the cargo version actually. They have also the Boeing 777, the 200, and they have 9 of that type, the 300 ER, 52 of them, and then the Boeing is 777 Freighter 26, the freighters we also see at Brussels airport. Then they have also the Boeing 787 Dreamliner, the 8, they have 30 of it, and the 97. So that's the entire list. So from the 777 there will come one more, and that one more is the 777-9. And they have also from the Dreamliner 9 will come in the future, and 9 more. And that's the entire fleet of Qatar Airways. Lieve de Haan just had a Qatar connection. I am a radio operator. Oh, nice, nice. Always nice. So you are very good in ATC. Dexter, so many planes to come. Yep. You mean from Qatar? Yeah, 10 planes. So it's yeah, a lot, but there are bigger companies than that. They have only 231 and 10 more coming. So, but if you look at the US fleet, then they have a lot more aircraft. So, like Southwest and Delta, United Airlines, big companies. So almost 25,000 feet, and then it's 3,300 to go. are at 97.8% because we need every single horse in this thing to climb. So we are not really climbing fast. I also was doing the planning for next week. It's not completely done until Thursday is done. So on Friday I'm planning to do the 1000 sub special. And we do that with a 737, the PMDG, the 737. Because I did the poll yesterday, the people wanted to see the 737-8 737. I don't know which one, but we will do a 737 flight. So for Monday, we actually start in Africa. That's our start of the week for Monday. And then we fly actually from Algeria to Algeria. So we stay in Algeria. On Tuesday, we fly with this little bird here, with the 146. And we depart then in Germany. On Wednesday we fly in China with a PMDG 737-800, and then on Thursday we fly in Alaska with a salty Boeing 747. So that's for Thursday, and then Friday we have the 1000 sub special. There will be also some giveaways. So I will we'll play a game, and then I will do the giveaway. So and there is a lot of wind, it seems. I will check how much wind we have. 57 knots. Alright. So we are at 28,000 feet. And then we go to TGT. There we go, and then we can lower the number here, and we start with 720 TGT. We reduce the power until the lights are out, and there we go. And we can also go sync, and there we go. And then we just need to keep an eye at our speed. Actually it's already dropping, so that's not okay. So we need actually a bit more power. And there we go. we need more power. I think that after the update it needs more power, just because before we were always around 700, sometimes below 700, and now we need a lot. So it has probably to do with the wind. So we can gain some speed again. And then for the people that want to see our cabin, and I will not click too much. So this is our cabin. For the rest there are just boxes, as you can see. It's very dark here. We are not completely full. It's a bit of a bummer that ONAIR don't make the numbers correct for this plane. I don't know how that comes. With other planes it's mostly all correct, but for this plane it's never correct.
124.925 for Qatari 146. Milan Center Qatari 146, flight level 280.
So meantime we are cruising, and then we can put in our ILS frequency. Let me see. We have no frequency here or what? This one 109 100. Where we need to put that in, I already forgot. Oh yeah, it's here. So 109 100. There we go. Also the other side. The other night someone is just behind you. Well, I don't see anyone. Maybe yung Valanta. I see an A320 behind me. Two A320s. Oh, where am I? Okay. Was looking to the wrong place. So there is a GT ST150 in an A320 behind me. There is no one that I know. And then we are over the hills here. Very nice. Check our speed, that's okay. We still can speed up a bit. So for the people that want to see Navigraph, here it is. We need a bit more power. So we go to 8. 840, 830. Let's try that. So people, in what country you want to fly next Friday? Not this week Friday, but the Friday after that. Is there a country where you want to fly? Or where you want to see me flying? So someone was asking for the 747 for next week. So Thursday we do the 747, the Saltimod. So we'll check that out again. Yes, Subcompact, hello, welcome to the stream, mate. I hope you are doing fine. And welcome. Oh, we have some things happening. So Yusuf Compact, how are you, mate? So today we try to do a butter landing like always. Qatar Airways 146, very interesting. Yes. Yusuf Compact doing good. Nice to hear me. Nice to hear. Yeah, Qatar Airways. They didn't have one in the past, I believe, not in the list, but maybe they had one. I don't know. US Subcompact, where we are flying over. I think these are the Alps. The Alps in France. And very nice site. Yes, it is. We are actually at Courchevel. That's still in France. And then at Saint-Gervais we will take a 35-degree right turn, and then we fly towards Cologne Bonn, and from there we go to Wagenhausen for the people from Germany, and Frauenfeld. Should have turned off the clouds. Ooh, the clouds, yeah, but we are using Rex weather force. And there's just a confirmation from the people from Rex that the weather force is not compatible with Sim Update 11 beta. So for the people that using the beta version of Sim Update 11, Rex is not working with that. And there we have some bad clouds, as you can see. It's always changing. And that's not so nice. So that's actually rubbish. And in the meantime I lost my dog. But it's already strange that it was so quiet here. So what other news we have? Not much. So SimWorks Studios released the Kodiak 100 Series 3 amphibian for Microsoft Flight Simulator. So for the people that likes the Kodiak 100, who likes that plane? I had that plane in X-Plane 11, but actually I didn't flew it. About it in there, but maybe one time that I was flying it, but after that, never. Microsoft Flight Simulator Colombia update on the way. Whoa. So not Africa. Alright. G77 thinking about it. So you are thinking about the Kodiak? I probably won't fly it much. So I'm not sure. Oh, okay. Well, it's a nice plane. I had it in the X-Plane 11, but I didn't fly it much. But maybe in the future, who knows? But the reason is because of the glass panels. That is actually the reason why I don't flew it. And of course we had the Cessna 208, had also the Cessna 207 that I really like much. So the new version cost around 20 euros only. Oh, you mean in the X-Plane? The new version? Or the one in the Microsoft Flight Simulator? Because you can purchase the SimWorks Studio Kodiak Series 3 amphibian from their website now for $14.99, and then the one that has a Kodiak 2 Series 2 can grab it for a $9.99. So something like that. We check our speed, and now we are need to go a bit lower. There we go. We have still no issue with the plane. We can have failures because failures are interesting. Just a compact. Also, Cologne, my very German friend, really won't be happy with the spelling you have. Cologne. Yeah, well, my excuse. G77, the Kodiak Series 3, yes, I assume those $14.99 is the exclusive taxes or of a 19? I don't know. You can buy it from their website, and their website says $14.99. That's included taxes. But if you have the Series 2, it says no. No, it's just $14.99. But it's only the Fabian version. It's not the older version. Only that version. Amazing Liber, meow. Welcome to the stream, mate. The subcompact, the city does not even smell that good. Why you should even call it Cologne? I have no clue, mate. I was never there, so yep. Maybe in the future. Hope to go to Germany soon. So there are so many places that I want to visit. And there we go again. I cannot zoom anymore. Alright, we are cruising and alright, let's try something. Can I zoom? No, cannot zoom. Still not zoom. Nope. Very close to Belgium, isn't it? No idea. No. Amazing Liber, my birthday is in 2 weeks. Oh, congrats, mate. Very short then. Yeah. Jet 77, my baby will come and this weekend. But I have no time as I'm on my private cruise ship. So it will get the weekend after. Amazing Liber, I remember when you had only 300 tubes and now you have 1000. Yeah. But what is the difference between 300 and 1000? I see the good people here. So there is no difference, only good people. That's a nice thing. That's very good. And there's a bad thing that I cannot zoom anymore. No. Come on. And a lot of turbulence. No, not this end. This one. And sink. And then we need to click here somewhere. Okay. So you get penalty points for that, and now of course now I can zoom. Thank you very much. So Amazing Liber, October is the best month. Congrats, 100 on the way there. Yep. So October is your birthday, so yeah, it's a good month then. Of course. So we also need to check our course. So we go to the chart list, and then it was runway 14 that we needed to land. 14 left, and that course is the final course is 136. We put that in 136. There we go. So that's good. and everything is in. Milos, hello, 100 years later. Welcome back, Milos. Hope you are doing fine. So we go here to the program, and then we can see how far we are out. So we have still 380 nautical miles to go. Please also check Navigraph, and there we go. So we are flying over Switzerland. Milos, how are you? I'm fine, mate. Thank you very much. I'm very fine. How are you? So I'm doing alright. Still alive. Still okay. Still flying. So everything is as it could. Still my favorite plane. Amazingly where PC froze. Oh, not good, not good. Well, it's nice to hear. I'm good too. Also nice to hear, mate. That's the best thing can happen, that everyone is fine. So that's the best thing. Amazingly well, love you and keep up the great work. Thank you very much. I will continue with a live stream in the evening and enjoy flying. So the only thing what I wish is that I can do some flights for myself sometimes. I wanted to do that today, but at actually no time. I started to plan everything already for next week, because tomorrow I have no time for it, and then Saturday, Sunday I need to work. So I really needed to do it today, so I had no time to fly for myself. Sometimes I like to fly with general aviation, and yeah, I very like it. And I cannot do it on the live stream because nobody is watching the in general aviation, so I need to do it on my own. And yeah, unfortunately I don't have the time. Milos, I have to go. Bye bye. So mate, stay well and be safe and enjoy everything what you do. So see you next time, mate. Have a wonderful night. Amazingly, where also my friend's dog died today. Oh, that's not a good thing. Always very hard. So a dog is like family, and it's always sad if you need to give it away. So we check our speed. That's the one thing that you need to do in this plane, and now I can zoom anymore, so I need to lower the speed actually again. So since I cannot zoom, that's very hard to do. So we'll do it like this. What we have now. Alright. So that's still an issue that I have with all the planes, or just with the simulator, that has cruising altitude. I cannot zoom. There's no way. Sometimes it works, sometimes not, or just a little bit and then it's done. So that's still the issue that I have. So what are the planes that I like for a general aviation? That is like the Just Flight Piper Arrow, but I was also watching at the Bonanza from Coronado with the V-tail. I don't like the V-tail, but yeah, it seems I like the plane, so I'm considering it. What else I like? The 207 from Alabeo. It's actually also from Coronado, and 177 Cardinal. So that are also a bit the planes that I like. Maybe some others as well. But for especially yeah, single engine planes for a general aviation. As long as the cockpit is nice. Because that's very important, because that's what you see mostly. So GS77, did you try already the free trial or the free period of ONAIR company? Those 14 days that you had. Did you use it already, or still not? So now I can zoom again. When I don't need it, I can zoom. So meantime we are almost in Zurich, if I'm correct. Zurich Kreis, something like that. Is that the same Zurich? And then we fly to Stuttgart or Stuttgart. So there is also a flight request coming with ITA Airlines, and I think that came from Riccardo Avolpi. So, but that will be for next week, Monday, I believe. Because I needed to skip that one, otherwise it didn't fit in the planning. So I needed to move it to next week. So that will be for Monday, and we do that with the Phoenix. Coming week it's actually all Boeing, so like the 737-800, and then yeah, just one time with the 146. And then again with the 737-800, then with the Boeing 747 that we fly on Thursday, and then again with the 737-800 on Friday with a special, the 1000 sub special. And we do a giveaway. We will play a little game, and the one that wins that wins the giveaway as well. Just 77, nope, too busy at work. I wanted to do it on Monday, but after some reviews back and forth, I decided to buy Air Hauler 2 from Microsoft Flight Simulator. Ooh. I had it in P3D, I liked it, and maybe a Neofly with that Skyforce Sims for free. Oh, yeah. Well, air hauler is nice as well. It's just that I find of air hauler, the layout in the air hauler one, the layout was a bit better, or I found it better than in air hauler 2. And then also it's I think it's a bit, for me, too easy to you get reach very quickly, but it has some features that the ONAIR company don't have. It's a very nice add-on. Yeah. 37 should be enough for my kids of flying. Just 37, yep, and it's like XL and a bit expensive. Well, yeah, but there are things that are nice in air hauler, but once you have the the route where you get the most money from, then you always take especially in the beginning with the smaller planes, then you get all the goods out that place and bring it back to the place where it delivers a lot of money. I did that from Liège to somewhere in Germany. It was a short trip actually, and of course with a big plane you can get everything in once, but I was flying a Cessna 170 and so I needed to go back and forth, but I made good money. And in ONAIR company, if you see now, I think you think you make good money, but then your checks are coming up, your airframe need to be replaced or repaired, and then of 51 million in cash, everything will be gone. So you were flying for a year or two and then you're bankrupt, or almost there. Jet37, and it has one big issue: there are not that many missions that pay enough compared to communities. Yeah. It's a long time that I tried it. In the meantime, maybe there were already some updates. Yeah, but the missions, yeah, I never did missions, I believe, so I cannot tell much about it. Alba Pino 65, Hotel Lima Oscar from France, cheese and wine as usual, with peanuts. Thank you very much, mate. Welcome to the stream, and I hope you are doing fine. So Alba Pino just arrived from work, mate. Yep, it's pretty late, like usual. So yeah, time to rest, mate, and to eat. Very important, eat. So, and then hello all pilots. So thank you very much, mate. Very friendly of you. 77 exactly. Flying an 8 nautical mile route, make 34 euro profit for each of 3000 LBS. So why the mission for 8,000 and 200 nautical miles? Yes. So that's why I never did missions, probably, because yeah, there are some places where you can make good money, and that makes it a bit easy. So that was why I tried ONAIR company, and it's a lot more difficult if you play it on the hard thing. But at the end, working 2 years on that company, and now almost bankrupt. We'll see how that will work. So I think I just stay on ONAIR company and fly the small planes in Alaska, and that will be fine, I believe. Havapino, hard day today, but we still alive. Lol, yeah. Well, I'm glad to hear that that we are still, and that you are still alive. So, Havapino, rice and sauce. Well, rice I don't like, sauce I like. Rice with sauce, that's a 50-50. So yeah, you can give me, because rice is very dry. Only one time in the Philippines I was eating rice that was not dry. Only on one place, one time. All the rest of the rice is way too dry. That's why I don't like it. GS77 actually it's the 34 for LBS and 4,000 LBS. Oh, okay. So that's a lot of money that you can earn. With what plane you fly? I have a Pinot with a nice Coca-Cola. Yeah. Cheers. But mine is empty. Unfortunately. GS77 that actually does it not make easy. It actually destroys the entire purpose of it. Yeah. But you can also build factories and bring some goods to your factory and produce some watches and car stuff, I believe it is, or plane stuff, engines, so those things. You can also build your own plane or so. I never tried it, but you also are able to do that, I believe, if you build all the components. But you cannot sell them, or yeah, if you sell them you get a low price for that. As a complete plane then. Leave the hand to El Bapino, and the can is cola. What he drinks is whiskey. No, I don't drink whiskey, it's pure cola. Oh yeah, we have a new EFB. I forgot, guys. I don't know for who it's out. Oh, come on. So this is a new Just Flight EFB. GS77 King Air 350. It has a huge amount of cargo. Yeah, according to Air Hauler 2 at least. Yeah. Jalapeno, no alcohol, guys. Work tomorrow. Yeah. Jalapeno, fantastic, that EFP. Yeah. That is actually fantastic. You can also erase that. So, like this. And then we, in Belgium, we do like this. Let's see. O. And a T. That is with the turbulence, right? T. So Zot, that means crazy, and then we make like this. And then you can also make it. There's a man with a hat. Something like that. Leave down, bricks is Zotta. Yeah. Something like that. So actually I wanted to go to the calculation of the top of the descent. Here we go. And then ground speed. And then 0, so it's 88 nautical miles. It will be always the same because I always descend at 90. Jalapeno, you are an artist. Thank you very much, mate. I better I will do some drawing instead of streaming live on YouTube. Because I think my drawings are much better. Because there are only 5 people watching. So yeah, whatever. If you know five nice people, I'm happy. And that is. So J77, you are flying the 350, so the King Air. Well, I'm not flying that anymore. I like it smaller in the beginning. And if I buy a next cargo plane, then it will be probably the DC-3. You can land with the thing everywhere, short runway, and even more cargo. Well, it cost around 3 million or something in ONAIR company and in air hauler. The thing is, in air hauler 2, you need to put in your if you use a new plane that is not standard in the simulator, you need to bring it in air hauler by yourself. ONAIR company does that for you. So we have there an airport down there, and which airport is that? Who has a clue what airport that is? Come on guys, what airport is this? Can we zoom in? No, my zoom is also not working here. Alright. Nobody knows it? It starts with an S. With the S from Stud. No. Sean Stuttgart, there we have a winner. Very good, John. Welcome to the stream. Hope you are doing fine, mate. Stuttgart. And Sean is very smart, eh? He knows everything. Nice. Do you know all the airports out of your head? And the locations and stuff? Sean, you are here for a while. Oh, you were hiding, Sean. Alright, but anyway, nice to have you. Sean, that's not true, but thanks. No. If you show me that airport, I should also not, I don't know it, because I checked it on the map. So we will fly over another airport. It's a bit a bigger airport, so for the people that recognize that airport, they get a special price. So we are very close to the speed limit here. Pino, did you buy the Just Flight Steam gauges, or how you call that, for the King Air then? Because they also released that for the King Air. There was also for the Cessna 208 that they released that. An entire new cockpit, and actually without the glass panels, so it's around 24 euros or something. Liudahan, I don't see much RG100 at Schiphol, and if they come there, it's from Switzerland. How? Well, I didn't see them for a long. I never saw them in real life, I think. The RGs or the 146, because they are actually the same plane. but there are still some flying, yes. Avapino, I'm so happy waiting for my shadow power. Shadow power? What's shadow power mate? Did I miss something, or do I don't remember? Oh, shadow. Yeah. Okay, I see. Yeah, I remember. Avapino, I'm not rocking with small plane, but it can be fun. Yeah, I really like it because I don't put on autopilot or something. I'm just flying by myself, and then I like it in bad weather with a lot of wind. So I fly in Alaska all the time. No visibility, a lot of wind, rain. I like that. Unfortunately, the rain is not so good simulated in this sim. That's a bit of a bummer. I wish the rain was better simulated in here. Sean, I know it's not your favorite plane with walls, but I'm excited for the 757 next year. Flexible aircraft. Sean, you're right that it's not my most favorite plane, yes, but I was considering it to buy it in X-Plane 11, the 757 or the 767, and actually I bought the 767. But I was considering then after also will I buy it as an extra. I didn't do it, but I will get it when it comes out for Microsoft Flight Simulator for sure. Because I'm also, yeah, like I said, it's not my favorite plane, but I'm looking forward to that one as well. Avapino, it's an update and stronger than the one I have. Oh, yes. Yeah, I checked it out in Shadow, but I'm not so convinced. So yeah, I will see what I do with it with the Shadow, because I was one way was interested, the other way said I will see. But in meantime, I learned something about the existence of Shadow. So that's actually thanks to you, mate. In 77, I might be still try ONAIR. I like the evaluation of your flight, like the monitoring the flights and stuff. In air hauler, I can basically do what I want as long as I don't stall or crash. Yeah. Here in ONAIR company, you always need to put on your lights first and then start the engine. Yeah, you cannot forget your strobe light your strobe light or taxi lights. If you land without flaps, also penalty point. For everything what you do wrong, you bang too hard, you stall, you overspeed. For everything that you do wrong, you get penalty points. If you exceed 250 knots below 10,000 feet, penalty points. If you forget your lights to put on, penalty points. For everything you get penalty points. So that is a good thing. That is everything. It tracks everything. Also, you can cheat with your payload in ONAIR company. Also in what is that other one? Neofly. You also can cheat with your payload a lot, but here you cannot cheat. Jet 77, well, but this way you learn. Yes, I learned a lot of that, and Yeah, that's why I'm on ONAIR company. Yeah, that's why I stay here. They're still working, and also the companies that you have in or can build in Air Hauler 2, they will implement that. It's on the roadmap that they have, like in the flight sim. But they are always updating that thing. Of course, it's more expensive because it's subscription based. So at the end, it will cost just more than Air Hauler 2, because that's just paying one time. But yeah, they do everything for you. You just need to start it up, it does an update, and you are good to go. And you don't need to implement planes. If there is a plane that is not in the list yet, you can do a check ride or a flight of 20 minutes. They record all or they get all the data from it, and then they will put it in the simulator. So if you are the first one that want to add a plane and nobody did that test flight, then you can do that test flight for 20 minutes, and then a few days later it's in the sim, and you don't need to put numbers in and stuff like that. So we check our speed, and we can not do it again. Alright, that's a real annoying thing. So 154 nautical miles to go. I don't know if that thing is working here. Yeah, we see something. But I thought this is the weather radar, but we don't see anything on it. Maybe it's still not working. GS77, you can import data from via Sim Connect in Air Hauler 2 when you are in the cockpit. Did it with PMDG and Phoenix, no issues there. Okay, I didn't know that. But I say it's a long time ago that I was on ONAIR company. The last time it was with the 170 from Coronado. When I bought that one, I was testing it out in ONAIR company. Did some flights with it, got good money. So yeah. But of course, if you are happy with Air Hauler 2, I was on that also in the beginning when at Air Hauler 1, and the layout was actually much easier and nicer than Air Hauler 2. So that was a bit of a bummer. Climb the night, 9 minutes remaining. I have no clue, but still have 156 to go. So 9 minutes is very short, and 140 to go, so it says 19 minutes. At 88 we need to start our descent. I need to go back here because I need to see my legs. Do we have 3,000 feet? 2,000 feet? Yeah, that's for Mr. Poach. Okay, 3,000 feet. Night Atlanta is not accurate, it seems. Yeah, I noticed that already a few streams ago. When you were saying so much time and so much time, that I got totally different times, and that I was still cruising. So yeah, we will see. In 9 minutes, that's very early. So we'll put this at 3,000 feet. and then we can prepare for our descent. What else we have? It's always a bummer that I cannot do my... Oh, now I can, and now it's done again, so I'm locked. I have a Pino question, my friend. What are you launching first, Rex or the Sim? I started up Rex before I launched the Sim, mostly. I just started up, but I don't do the implementation of Rex, so I started up the simulator and until I'm in the plane, and then I inject Rex. Sean, maybe it's your mouse. No, it's not a mouse. I tested another mouse as well. Now my mouse is not good anymore. The scroll wheel is not so good anymore after many abuse. It's not good anymore. But wait, let's change my view. I'm stuck here. Well, it's not a mouse because it's always working, only not at cruising altitude. At every other level it's working. Also outside, if I go to the outside view, here it's working perfectly, no issues, so it's not the mouse. It's just when I go here I cannot do, no way. Sometimes, yeah, a little bit, and that's it. But it's a bit of a bummer. So we go back here to program, and then we see that we have 115 nautical miles to go. Avapino, oh, okay. So first I start up the program, but I don't click on start to inject. So and then I start the simulator, jump into the plane, and then I inject. So that's the way I do it. And every time if I go back to my menu and I start another flight, a new flight, you need to inject again, even if it's at the same place. And by the way, in Alaska it's snowing now, also with Rex weather force I have snow. I still need to check if that is true. Okay, can we have... I want to zoom. Shitty thing. No, it's not working, and here it's working perfectly. So yes, it's very strange. It's only at cruising altitude. If we will descend to it, will work. Sean, what's so special about this Rex you guys are talking about? Always talking about. Well, it's nothing special. It's just a weather implementation system or something. If it isn't better than the real or the what is comes with the game, with the real weather in the game, I didn't know. But I saw for me it was working because I had no snow in Alaska in the summer, and with the live weather or the real weather in the simulator, there is always snow at some places in Alaska, even when there is no snow, even in the summer when it's 20-25 degrees, there is still snow. Of course on the hills, on top of the hills, yes, but not sea level. So That's why I actually tried Rex, and with Rex you don't have that, because you put just everything on clear skies and then you implement Rex, and then it gives you the correct weather. So, and now it's also Rex give me a snow now. So which is the most correct, I don't know. Depending from place to place, I believe. I'm really stuck here, so I need to do like this. Maybe this helps. No, it's always go back to my very close. So we can keep an eye on our thing here. And what says that 90? Is that 90? Yeah, okay, we start our descent. No big problems. So descent, reduce power. We go to 3000 feet. And then turn off autopilot, turn that off, turn off. Okay. That's a bit, oh, now we can see, now, oh, that is a bit harsh, I believe. And now we are speeding, of course. Now we get penalty points for. So we need to descend and not climb. There we go. Eve, hello, congrats, or congrats on hitting 1K, thank you very much. So congrats, yeah, thank you very much, mate. I really appreciate that. Sean, any news when Africa World Update is coming? No. I just heard that Colombia was coming. No. Yeah, something like that. Eve, how are you doing? I'm fine, mate. Hope you are doing fine as well. I'm doing fine. So thank you. So we just started our descent. It was a bit of a struggle, but everything is good. So now we can zoom again. Great, nice. As you see, not my mouse, it's just something in the simulator or with some add-ons or so. I don't know what's going on. So and then we can do or try a nice landing today. We try that every day, but it never works. So maybe we are lucky today. So if I have time next week, I will try Air Hauler 2 again, because I still like that one. So I'll try it again and see what are the new things and what has improved after so long time. Also Neofly, it's for free and it's fantastic, especially it's for free. And there's also an option that you surviving mode or something, and if you crash then you die, and then you need to start a new company. And that's actually a nice thing. And those rescue missions are very nice. Very difficult. We have also rescue missions now on ONAIR company, sightseeing missions and stuff. Also with Neofly you can pick up a banner and then fly around with the Cessna 152 with a banner on your back. So that's very nice. Dexter, strict. What do you mean with strict? Strict. If thanks, I am any news on getting a new YouTube mods. If not, that is totally fine. Just asking to see if you need it after hitting 1K. No. Like I already have told you, with the problems in the past, for now, no. Maybe in the future, who knows? But at the moment, no. If you can see, we are watching with 8 people here, so I don't think there is a need for that. So. But thanks for asking, and yeah, maybe later we will see. K77, I would not recommend Air Hauler 2. Actually, the more I fly it, the more I think I should not have bought it. Oh. But I have it. I have it from the beginning, from day one that it came out. I have it already. So yeah. So 15,000 feet. Dexter, the survival mode. If you crash and end of company. Yeah. That's. It's an option that you can put on. You can also leave it blank and then you will not die. But it's an option that they have, survival mode or something. Yeah, and then you die if you crash. Even a small crash, you always die. Maybe it's a bit harsh that maybe they can allow small crashes and that you or injured or something and that you cannot fly for a couple of weeks or months. I don't know, but yeah, you just die if you crash. If yep, that's fine. I'm very sorry for your problems. No, don't feel sorry, mate. It happens. Kids, you know. People that have some mental problems or so. Yeah, it is like that. Unfortunately. "12,000 feet, and we need to keep an eye on our speed. Otherwise we get penalties. We will not die, but if I have to go, but I will see you later. Cheers. Okay, mate. Have a good one, and yeah, enjoy what you are doing. And thanks for coming in. So we turn landing lights on. Not this one. This one I need. Then also what we DC pump on, AC pump need to be on. We do that already, otherwise we will forget that. There's no checklist that do me remind on that. What else we need? We can start the APU as well. There we go. Why you are burning? So 8,000 feet. Maybe we are going down a little bit too fast. So we will do that a little bit slower. There we go. Actually, that didn't change anything. Oh, no, just a little bit. So we go back here, and then we can start CPU, air and generator on, so that's fine. Those can go off. 6,200 feet. So almost there. $5,000 feet. And then we need to make one more turn. And how we change this one? I forgot. Oh, come on. Okay. So that's nice. So we go to this. Oh no, this need to be off. It also need to be off. And then we can go to this mode. No, why it's not working? What did I do wrong? Shit. Why is that? Houston, we have a problem. But that thing is not working. And now we stay turning around. It seems that's the wrong airport. I think I did something wrong. Oh no, lost. Yeah, no, I'm not lost, but my plane is lost. Why we cannot touch that thing? What we did wrong? Shit. Like every stream, something need to go wrong.
Speed checked below 205. Select flaps 18.
Flaps 18, yes. Okay. Okay, I need to set it here. I will give it a bit power, otherwise we fall out of the sky.
Autopilot disconnected.
Okay, then we need to do it in another way. Flaps 18. We need to go to 33. Come on, 33. So very weird that this is not working. The frequency is correct. 77, the RTX 4090 seems to be really nice, but those $1,500 US dollars and more like 2,000 here in Germany. You can, you think you can live with your 3090? Yeah, I believe so. So I'll turn on the recording. There we go. So Albafino, oh, the meal was very good. Nice to hear you, mate. Nice to hear that. And now enjoy a bit for the stream. Well, we are trying to land, but navigation is not working. No clue where that comes. Oh yeah, the best moment, yes. So I need to trim a bit because otherwise we are too high. We are going down again. Very weird that I don't want to do anything. Very hard to fly if you don't see anything. You're always going up and down. I really need to line up with a runway because I'm not lined up.
Sink rate.
Sink rate. Still nobody's screaming in the back, so that's a good thing. So I try to read your message after the landing, mate, because it's not so easy now. And now we are climbing again. Was focus, the focus was on the lineup.
Sink rate.
And now we are sink rate. Whoa. A lot of penalty points I believe I will get for this. And of course we have bad weather. Oh, of course. Now we don't need it. Now we get it for free. We have still some time to go from the left to the right, and then 2-4 every time again, and then up and down like now. We're at 3,500 feet. We are climbing. Gee.
Qatari 146 Adnauer, approach QNH tree 0.00, continue as planned.
Adnauer approach Qatari 146. Request
Okay,
clearance to
let's try to
transition
line up
airspace.
now. So
Qatari
not
146 Adnauer approach. Cleared through the Charlie airspace.
Cleared through Charlie airspace, Qatari 146.
GS77, you are not using Rex anymore. You're using Aqua Season. Oh, okay. That's also from Rex. No?
Aerotel 7 tree, you are 15 miles southeast. Climb and maintain 5,000 feet. Expect ILS runway tree 2 right approach via Charlie Oscar Lima transition.
I was hoping for a nice, smooth landing today. I think the smoothness, that will be for next week or something, not for today. Oh shit.
Expect ILS runway tree 2 right approach via Charlie Oscar Lima transition. Clear to Charlie Oscar Lima Aerotel 7 tree.
So you bought a bundle for the 30%? Yeah, okay. I was also wanted to do that, but unfortunately I didn't. But yeah, I've also problems with oh, which runway we need? 22 left, that was the one? Yeah, left. So we take the left lights. So we go to flaps 24. Landing gear down. So now we see something, that's a good thing. So recording is on. Why that thing is not working? We are totally not lined up.
2,500.
More flap. And we have a crosswind of 19 knots. Flaps 33. Okay, all the best, flag mate. Thank you very much, very much. We'll need it. 260 under that condition will be good, but we have now very good visibility. That makes it a bit easier. 3 knots, crosswind, so no problem with the wind. We need speed. Abapino 193, alright. And we have some stutters. My hand already starts to hurt to pull on this yoke. We got too high. Flaps are set.
Wind 200 at 2 knots.
Sink brake. Pull up.
So here we go, ready for impact.
Landing time logged.
Very hard. My axis. Whoa.
Yellow, scorers. 80 knots.
No, at 536, Alpino 536.
60 knots.
Alpino, oops, yeah. My best landing was yesterday. Even that was not that great. But today, yeah, not good. Also the beginning of the week was very, very bad. Don't know what happened with me. So, runway lights off, taxi lights on. And we can continue. We contact drones. And we go to the gates.
Add an hour ground Qatari 146 taxi.
Next are nice, a little bumpy but okay. Hand flown approach. You're a brave man. Well, yeah, but the landing itself could be much better. I was trying to do it as smooth as possible, but the touchdown was way too hard. The last piece, and also it took too long, and it never goes good if it takes too long. So we taxi, and what was the destination? I know we are in Germany. Cologne Bonn. Yeah, alright. I remember. So welcome in Germany. And that with my special, with my favorite plane. So bad landing. My bad landings are really bad. So I really like to test it with the yoke from Trustmaster, the Boeing yoke, to see if that goes smooth, because I really need to pull hard on this thing. I'm always fighting with it, so I like to test that, but it's very expensive. Next, welcome, something. I cannot pronounce that, but I can understand a bit of German because it's a bit similar than Dutch. Dexter, are you looking forward to the RG, the modern 146? Yeah, yes. But it's pretty much the same plane, only it has auto throttle or auto land capabilities, so it has auto throttle. Yeah, for the rest it will be very similar. There are no cargo variants, but they will include it if there was enough interest. They will include it. Of course, that's not that big of a deal because it's just the same plane as the 146. So, yep. Because in real life there are no cargo variants of the RG. They wanted to make it, but it got cancelled in real life. So that's why. But I'm looking forward to it, but also even more to the Fokkers, the Fokker 70 and 100. I'm looking forward to that because it's a bit of another plane, different plane. This should be better for short runways than the Fokker, but yeah, I'm looking forward to that one as well. I never thought I would say that ever in my life, but it is. Director hesitating myself about auto throttle. Well, I don't need auto throttle because I have only problems with it. With the landings. Well. But of course, if you can manage your top of descent and that it starts to descend automatically or do everything by himself, it's easier. But also with this one, it is working perfectly. If you are used to it, you don't need it. But yeah. There's a Fokker cool too. Did they give any indication on the release date for the Fokker? No. In the last update that they gave, they are speaking that the interior is finished.
Hold position, Qatari 146.
And that they are working on the paints, on the liveries.
Qatari 146, continue taxi.
So, what that means?
Roger, Qatari 146.
I don't know what it means. So we park here because otherwise we don't fit. Parking brake on, I believe. Yes, it does. So we need to shut down the engines. So that means that we also shut down or turn off the lights. Otherwise, penalty points. So a logo light, beacon, strobe, navigation light off. Taxi lights off. Seatbelt sign off. This needs to be off. Okay, then we can shut down the engines. Otherwise, ONAIR company will not stop.
Engine off time logged. The flight is finished.
There we
It
go.
has been monitored by ONAIR.
And then we check ONAIR company. And then we will see. Landing rate is in red. Surprisingly. Then landing G in yellow, and then landing speed was okay, 121. So block time 131, engines on 23, engines off in 3 hours and 34 minutes. Cannot, no, whatever. Flight time 104 minutes. So we have all the things here. Fuel left, 218 minutes left, so still a lot of fuel. And then here you can see everything what we get. Penalty points -6 with for the crew impact, the reputation as the impact. Comfort bonus 5%, safety bonus, yes. Aircraft handling bonus 5%, and failure enable bonus 3%. So also for that you get 3% because the failures were on. Maybe that's the reason why it's not working. Maybe we get a message after. So we will see. And we earned 11,319 and 21, so that was a good flight. Much more we cannot earn with this plane. Albapino, alright guys, time for me to go to bed. I see you pilots. Albapino, have a wonderful night, sleep well, and hope to see you very soon. This was the last stream for this week with the flight sim. Tomorrow I'm back on the airport. So Albapino, thanks for the stream, mate. You're welcome, and thank you for watching like always. So enjoy your weekend and your night first, of course, and enjoy the weekend. Good night. That was a nice flight. Until next time, good night all. Good night. Thank you for watching and joining, and yeah, your company. So have a wonderful weekend, mate, and see you next time. Albapino, bye bye, mate. Until next week. So this is ONAIR company. What else we can see? I don't know. I don't get the message if there is a failure. So maybe we will have no failure. So we can put that aside, and then we can go to check the airport very quick. So, and the jetways are already broken. So this is a standard airport that comes with a sim. Nothing special. Very, very grey, no colors. That's a bit of a bummer, but other than that, we have an airport. And then we go to our landing. Which one is this? Okay, Qatar, stop recording and then play. So here we are. Oh, almost my head through the roof.
Langan approach Qatari Whiskey Papa Alpha 1976 is type British Aerospace Avroliner 6 miles east of Mönchengladbach, 2,800 feet. Request flight following.
So landing gear goes down.
Qatari Whiskey Papa Alpha 1976 Langan approach. Squawk 0444.
Squawk 0444 Qatari Whiskey Papa Alpha 1976.
I really need to do something about my landings. They are really bad lately.
Roger Qatari Whiskey Papa Alpha 1976.
So here it goes still smooth, nose not too high. That was I was trying to do. The nose not too high, a soft landing. But then it takes too long, and then I just put it down, and then we have even a jump.
135.35 for
So
Qatari
yeah,
Whiskey Papa Alpha
very
1976.
bad. And I'm not looking only to the numbers, it's also the way you land, it's important. Until here everything goes good. And then I started to pull it up a bit too early. Again. No, not good. So we see it one more time, and then from the inside here. Oh no, we don't have an inside, of course. We have a cargo plane, then we will do it like this. No problem. So for the rest I can just say next week, Monday, we have a flight in Algeria with the 737-800, that's on Monday. And tomorrow we have another stream on the airport in the morning, rush hour at the airport, and then in the afternoon we will see some departures. At least I'm testing my quality of the network, and if everything works fine, then we should see some departures. So for the people that want to see that, tomorrow in the morning and afternoon until evening. So okay, so this was the stream. Thank everyone for joining, and see you next time. So GS77, thank you for watching, mate, and hope to see you very soon. Have a wonderful weekend, and enjoy everything what you are doing. Avapino and Knight is already gone. Drexler also for you. Have a wonderful sleep and night, and enjoy your weekend. Sean, are you still here? Also for you. Enjoy your weekend, and see you next week, mate. Thanks for all the support, and be nice. Ricardas see you. Thanks for joining, Ricardas, and have a wonderful weekend. If you like plane spotting, tomorrow morning I'm there at the airport, and in the afternoon as well. So 2 streams normally tomorrow, and then for the rest I will be back after the weekend. So see you guys, thanks for watching and enjoy the weekend. Bye bye.